Hi again, my friends. How are you all doing today? And how are you? You're my special friend. How are you? Okay. It's another day to heal. Another day to feel good. How was your Valentine's Day? Was it really? Did you have a Valentine's Day? A lot of us didn't celebrate Valentine's Day. We don't have that one to love because we've been hurt and crushed, and some just feel like they don't need anybody anymore. It's sad, isn't it? But here's another day to overcome that day. People don't realize that day is not gone yet until we cleanse it. So let's cleanse it with focus and listen to the harmonics. All the way down. Oh yes, we are working with today. Well, these two, 128 and 256. These are very strong in the spiritual world. Cleanse your mind. Let it dampen out any past thoughts. Everything just go away. We don't need you in our heads. Okay. And that's how we start our sessions. You gotta be feeling good about yourself. We also have, this is the version of the cat dreamscape. Here. There it is, see? Very powerful. It's in the background. You don't have to see it all the time. But it's there. Here is our healing table or bench, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's big enough to fit you. But we need to feel good about ourselves. And we need to heal ourselves. Now, I did another session video. It's very powerful, maybe too powerful for a lot of you. So I moved it to a location where those that can view it will view it. Okay? It's kind of powerful. It was an experiment. When I was making it, I felt strong. But here is something for you all to understand. For those of you, you're trying to find yourself. A lot of us can't find ourselves. Yeah? You don't know where you going, what you see, what's going to happen. Which way should I go? Should I go back? Should I go backwards in time? Or should I go forward in time? Should I stay in the present? It's called being in the now. N-O-W. That's what the name of the session is. Reiki, being in the now. Because you're living in the present. Now, you got to live in the now. You got to fight your demons. You got to deal with people who don't have your best interests at heart. You got to fight off relatives, family members, cousins, even brothers, sisters, siblings, and friends that just want to yell and shout and call your name. Then you have bullies. Then you have all these people, yelling, shouting, calling you names. And you don't need that. Like I told you, people that do that, they don't have your best interests at heart. They don't care. Sometimes you have to forgive them. You can't hate them. You can't yell back at them and call them names either. You're not supposed to do that. No yelling, no screaming, no arguing. You just don't talk to them no more. They don't exist. You could say that to them. Now you might think, well, just, isn't that negative? No. If you have somebody like a neighbor attacking you physically, mentally, using other people to get their negative suggestions at you, you have to put up a shield. And you say that person, you don't exist anymore. That's what you say. And that blocks them. So when you're outside and you run into them, they don't exist. Because you only time you say that, and nobody's gonna say, hey, but isn't that negative? No, because you don't want them in your life. You don't want to recognize they are there. You know they're there. But mentally and physically, you know that you're not supposed to talk to them. And this way they won't say nothing to you. They try to go to others where you live, and they try to get them coax to attack you, to get people to bend to their ways, because those are the bullies. That's how bullies operate. They need others to get that energy to go after you. Without that energy and people that they have behind them to back them up, they're nothing than ordinary people. But you're smart. You know better. You block out their followers. Block them all out. I know it might be an isolated world you'd be living in, but what can you do? Do you want to be tormented for the rest of your life? Nobody wants to be tormented. Should you be tormented? No. You have the right to exist. You have the right to do what you have to do to survive in this world. You want a peace of mind. A lot of you stay in the house, don't you? Maybe you have your little doggy and your cat, or your parrot. Whatever it is that you want, that will always love you and never attack you and never put you down. They won't. They will love you and protect you. You don't need any abuse, okay? Harassment. You don't need all that stuff. You want to live your life free. Free without all that stuff. There's no need to have that going on. There's no need. That's why we hit the drum, which we should hit the drum because negative energy is being brought up again. Don't like bringing it up, but I gotta bring it up because this is real. If you want to live in the real world and the now, 3 times with this. That's it. Stamp out that evil. Stamp out that negative. That's a Bahia bass drum. That's a very powerful drum. I use that to clear in this house to take out the demons and the other things. Oh, yeah. Well, those things do exist. I don't want to scare you. That's why don't play around with things that you shouldn't play around with. They're not toys. Any boards. Let's say that, okay? Just be careful. You see anybody playing around with that? Get the heck out of that house. Go. Leave. Tell them, sorry, but I gotta go. That's it. That's all you say to them. Don't go into it with them. That's the worst thing to do. Never start an argument or get an argument going. You don't want to do that. That's gonna hurt you. Then you have to rip me out of your and watch a session to help you calm down and get yourself back into the straight and narrow. You got to be careful today. Okay? Some people don't exist no more. I know you have to do that. When people don't have your best interests at heart, and people get jealous of you because you're doing something they can't do. So you had to get your property surveyed. It costs you, I don't know, maybe a couple $100. They come and they put the stakes in. Then the neighbor comes out and yanks it out, saying that that's their property. You got proof. And if somebody does that to you, that's wrong. Because not only is the stake in there, there's a steel rod that's right down in there. Yeah, a steel rod that when you build a house with, and one of those iron rods are right down there. And they can't pull that out. They can't get to it. But it's there. That's your property line. A neighbor does that to you, that's a bad neighbor. That's a neighbor's going to cause problems. And they're nosy. They want to know your business. But when you know their business, they don't like it. But they want to dig into your business. And that's why you got to be very careful. Wait, hold on. I'm getting a signal. Okay, I'm all right. I call that reprogramming. Like a harmonic hum. Yeah. But listen, you know you have neighbors like that. It could be anything. They could block your driveway. They could left trash on your side. They don't mow the lawn. They do things to nag you and get you riled up. Don't get riled up. Don't lose it. Calm down. You got a loved one that's going to get riled up. Hold on to them. Tell them you love them. Give them a kiss. Whatever it takes to calm them down. Tell them you love them. You do love them, but you don't want them to get upset. And that's how you calm them down. But, if you love them, you got to kiss them anyway, right? Shouldn't be with anybody you don't love. That's another thing, too. We'll talk about that in another session. But and why that is. But we'll, maybe after this one, we'll talk about that. I try not to do any negative stuff. But there's so much out there. It's really, really unbelievable. I'm glad you liked the other sessions before. We did 3 sessions back to back with its matching shorts. That's 6 videos. And some videos had 3 things and 2 things. So consider that 5 different things. I just can put them all in one because it's just too much to do it separately. I gave you all of that because you need it. And some of you asked for it. And you got it. Now, here we go. Neighbors. And people that claim to be your friend, but they're not your friend. Don't get caught up with the wayward friend. The wayward friend is not your friend. They only need you when it suits them. If you need something from them, they won't help you. And they don't want to be called wayward friend. They feel that's an insult. Really. But you're not a friend. You're not insulting them. You're just telling them like it is, what they do. It's a shame. Oh, you have to go through all this. But this is what happens in society. You're living in the now. You're living in the present. You're dealing with all this stuff. And you have to deal with it in your own way. And I'm trying to help you all. Okay? And what you can do for me, and a lot of you say, hey, thanks, Reiki Master Albert. Thank you for helping me. I wish I could help you. Yes. Become a channel subscriber. That's how you help me. And say, yes, I accept. Yes, say, yes, I accept, and become a channel subscriber. And believe in this. Don't come to, those of you who don't believe in Reiki, don't come to the channel and talk negative. That's not good. That's not good. Because you will not be allowed to stay here. I want everybody positive. Okay? I don't talk to negative people. That's not going to help me. Once I know you're negative, I go, oh, whoops, shouldn't have said that. That's it. No turning back. No apologies can change anybody's mind. That means that person is not the person for you to associate with. I'm just letting you know how you can conduct yourself. Now, a lot of you give favors, and a lot of you run into all sorts of problems. Like I said, you don't want other people's burdens, and you don't want to take on other people's problems. You can't. You have your own problems to deal with. You're not being selfish. Okay? You got to deal with your demons. You got to deal with your problems. You got to deal with your life. You can't help everybody. You got to help. We Reiki masters, we can help you. Sometimes some masters have their burdens and their demon and their stuff to deal with, you know. Those that come out and say it, I congratulate you. Good for you. Tell the people that are following you what you're going through. It's good because that helps them understand what you have to go through. I could help them all. We all should get together maybe one day. I don't know. A lot of people don't want to collaborate. That's called collaboration. I can help heal them all. I had the power to do it. I have the strength. Yeah. But every day, we got to get sessions out to all of you. Got to be. I want to get 3 or 4 out as much as I can. As much as I can do it. Now, the ones with the strictly all evil, that's hard. Those are hard because you got to deal with that. Yeah. I had something around my neck. I didn't realize it. Besides this, remember I had a fossil? I couldn't get the fossil. It was all wrapped up with this. I couldn't get it off. I had to cut it off. And I'll just create it. It's just a rope. Well, I could create another one. I don't understand how I got tangled up. It was really knotted. It's weird. Never seen anything like that. Sometimes I'd be outside and I say, holy, my goodness. These bracelets I wear, it's in the driveway on the ground. I went to throw out the trash. It was dark. I said, what is that on the ground? Holy, how did this come off? Because it snapped on. This one's newer. This one is not metal. It could be silver. I don't know. I forget. But I got it in one of those fancy places. It came with beads. Beads, they break. They just put them on with like fishing reel. I don't know why they should use real stuff. But anyway, I make my own. I had something here and I tied it. It still come off. How is that possible? It's weird. I tied it in several different knots. I found it in the bed. It's weird, isn't it? But anyway, that's minor. But no, I have all the symbols in my room. Also, I have the Charmin symbol. You don't see the Charmin symbol is a little different from the Reiki symbols, but I have that in there. I only have that in one room. I don't have it in here because here is the Reiki healing room. This is where I started from. And this is what it is. So that's why in here it's more powerful. But every room is powerful because we have the crystals on the wall that I was going to sell through Etsy. There's 4 of them. In here, in the other room, in the living room, in the other room too. Everybody's house I go to and I stay, I would put them up. I would make it for them. Because they needed that. Their house is very unstable. Their apartment is unstable. It's weird, you know. But listen, just be careful. Remember, you're living in the now. Remember, this is what this session is called. We're living in the now. Okay. Now you know what to do. Try not to argue. Try not to fight with anybody. Try not to put anybody down. Don't get caught up in that. Don't do that. There's no need to use swear words. People think swear words, like the one that begins with the F and one's begin with the S and all that, it makes them powerful. That makes them weak. They're weak with those words. No. How can I help this weekend? And don't get caught up with that word either. A lot of people use it like crazy. It's not good. See, I grew up in a society where we never said those kind of words. But I've been with people that use it. The whole family use it. They laugh. The thing is a joke. It's not a joke. They don't understand what I do now. I found peace in solitude. When you become a master, you found peace in solitude. Psychic comes in handy. I try not to use my psychic abilities. Somebody posted something on Facebook. I don't know. I had the urge. Well, I just try to word it in a way so they don't say anything. It's about the election, but I don't want to talk about things like that because this is not a politics channel. Close friends, I've told. Some don't want to believe, but hey, and then when I'm right, they don't say nothing. Yeah, but what I say is, you gotta have faith and you gotta believe. And whatever you believe in, don't worry about if the neighbor don't believe that you believe in something like Reiki, because everybody has their own religion. You could still be whatever religion you were born with. It doesn't have to do with that. It's just tapping into the life force energy and healing you with the life force energy, and POV, point of view, using that, which I'm doing right now. I'm giving you a POV, and I'm helping you understand, because just holding this crystal and going like that, you got to do more than that. You got to talk to them, and you got to tell them what you're doing and what the crystal's for. The crystal's not healing them. You are. You as the master, you're healing them. You have the power to heal, the gift to heal, to channel life force energy into somebody else. And you got to understand that. It's not just holding a crystal. This is the best crystal. This crystal, it's not polished. This is the most strongest crystal. This is the raw crystal. You don't want to cut yourself. You just want to, this is good. But you have to heal people. So I can go like this and stand up for half an hour. No, play music. No. Gotta heal you properly. Otherwise, it doesn't work. But anyway, some of you out there might be a caregiver, right? Any of you out there a caregiver? If you are, and you're taking care of elderly parent or sibling or something like that, get this. I think it's called Stream. This is an app you can get for your, I don't know if I have it for your iPhone, Android. And you scan the stone that you don't know what it is. It'll tell you. It come close. But, you look like this is yellow. There's only a few of them like this. This is very heavy. Oh, where did I get this? I had to order it. What's it at? I had to get it. There was a person that was selling it. He was so happy. But it's very powerful. I was taking care of my late mother. I was a caregiver. You give up your life. People don't understand that. Oh my goodness, you such a wonderful son. You gave up your life to take care. Yes, my sister did the same thing too. We promised our mother that we would take care of them. That they weren't going to go in a nursing home. I've been inside a nursing home. I see how it is. I personally don't want to go there. I have my plans already where I'm going, what I'm going to be doing. But listen, you do what you have to do, okay? Remember that. If you're taking care of your late mom, late dad, whoever you're taking care of right now, make them happy. If they have dementia, it's tough. I've been through that. 1 minute they're okay. Next minute, they're not. 1 minute, they think they're a child. My late mother said, oh, the girls in Cuba love you. Girls, Cuba. Oh, no. It's not that year. What? Didn't understand. I understand what people saying. That was nice, though. But when they shift and they don't know who you are, that's tough. I know how to deal with it. At that time I had my dog Snuffit, German Shepherd. I know he was named after a cat. I said Snuffit. I did say Snuffit to sit there, and he would stay with them, and it helps them too. By the way, should I have a pet with them? It helps them. He would stand there and guard and protect. He was a good dog. Yeah. Anyway, I shared a little of my past with you. It's good to share as a master. It's good for you to understand who's helping you, who's giving you that energy, who's giving you that will to get up and do things. I want you to get up and do things. Don't just sit around the house and feel sorry for yourself. Remember, nobody cares. I care. If I was there, I'd get you up. Get up. What are you doing? Come on. Get yourself together. You need motivation. You need somebody, and your best friend should be just like me. They should help. They should care. A lot of people, they get caught up in a little world. And you know that already. Just try to be happy. Get things that you like. I don't care if it's a toy. Or I don't care if it's a train set. Whatever it is you want, get it. You can get it. Nobody can stop you. They don't know. They don't need to know who it's for. It's for you. If you want a train set, you get a train set. You want a racing car set, you get a racing car set. Whatever you want to buy, you buy it. Don't let nobody. You want to get a Hot Wheel set? You never had that with your kid. Whatever it is, go buy it. It's your money. You work for it. Buy what you want. You want a whole Star Trek? What's it? Star Trek, Starfleet collection, whatever it's called. What's called today? Have it. If you want the little action figures, get it. Who's stopping you? Yeah, do what you want. Be happy. I have to get one of those big robots, but they're expensive. $10,000 for all those Lost in Space. What would you do with it? Sit and be sitting in the house? Would it walk around the house? No. But I would like one of those androids. They have them, the eyes. Well, anyway, that's me. I'm technical, okay? That's my forte. And your forte you might have been a school teacher. Some of you might be lawyers, doctors, even ex-presidents. You just don't know who's out there. Yeah, but whatever you are, you're still a person. And yes, life still matters. Oh, what's that say? Oh, sometimes things pop up on my screen. Listen, I'm glad I'm here for you. Remember, you're living in the now. If you follow my suggestions, you'll have a good life. But remember, it's you that matters. It's you that counts. And you have a loved one that's with you now, whether your wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, a significant partner, whatever it is, you show them the same affection. Let them watch this session too. I bet you they need help as well. No, maybe they don't know it, but everybody does. Everybody don't have the right direction anymore. It's a shame. But anyway, I give you the will, I give you the might, I give you the protection tonight. Let's listen to this. This will protect you. Listen to it. I send you healing. I send you love. I send you protection. I send you easy night's sleep. Okay, that's it. Take care. Don't forget, when you come here, thumbs up, comment, and be a channel subscriber. Oh yes, and most of all, say yes, I accept. All right, take care. I'm out of here now.